The Turnbull government is doing it.
Senator Hanson.
Thank you very much. What a great matters of public importance that's put on the agenda today, with the need for the economy to work in the interest of working Australians. And I'm sure every working Australian out there paying their taxes would dearly love to see how it's going to be addressed. Our economy is in the hands of our governments, our past, our previous, and the current government, and also future governments. And unless we actually rein it in and pull in our spending, then I'm sorry to tell Australians out there, you're going to be paying more taxes, and we're one of the highest tax countries in the world. Now, what is dear to the hearts of many Australians is their cost of living. And the cost of living has been rising, and most of all, importantly, of late, is the cost of electricity. Now, I've just travelled Queensland quite extensively, and I've spoken to someone in a fish and chip shop business, small business that I used to have. Well, she got her last electricity bill, $14,000 for a quarter. I spoke to a hotelier in Ayr, $14,000 per month electricity. Then we talk about a community club in North Queensland who is paying $531,000 a year in electricity, a non-profit organisation. These are costs. Now, retail electricity prices in cents per kilowatt hour in Australia, 2017 August, was South Australia 47.13, New South Wales 39.10, Queensland 35.69, Victoria 34.66. What is America paying? 15.75 cents per kilowatt hour. If you go to other countries around the world, Sweden 28.36, Norway 23.9, Poland 20.9. We have the highest electricity costs in the world, and yet you want to shut down the power stations here. We're going to renewables. Another thing that's rising costs here in Australia, and we are not managing our money correctly. We're actually borrowing to give away in foreign aid of $3.9 billion in foreign aid in 2017-18, money that we are borrowing to give to other countries, countries that I feel that are actually corrupt, mismanagement of Australians' taxpayers' dollars, and that needs to be reviewed. Another thing that we need to look at is what we're paying our bureaucrats, which doesn't pass the pub test with many Australians. Vice-chancellors are highly overpaid, and they are basically the highest-paid vice-chancellors in the world. And the taxpayers pay nearly 60% of their salaries. And yet, do our universities perform on a world basis? No, they don't, yet they're getting their highest salaries paid there. An average salary is around $890,000, and that is excessive. If we have a look what's happened with our successive governments, both Labor and Liberal, you have sold off our our assets. Here we have Telstra was sold, making $2.2 billion profit, now over $6 billion profit a year. We actually have sold off our airports. We've sold off Melbourne, Brisbane, Perth, Sydney. That's all gone. Telstra's been sold. And now at the moment we are looking at the Adani mine for them to build the railway line. We're going to loan them the money, $1 billion to build it, and here we have an asset that would possibly make $1 billion a year, and yet we're not going to build it and own it. The Australian people are fed up with both the Liberal and Labor governments and how they've run this country. You've destroyed it.
Senator Pauline.